Hello everyone, this is Brooke again, and I wanted to do a really quick video to show you the difference between a real and a fake Louis bag. I love Louis Vuitton, and I have a collection video out if you want to check it out. I have a lot of Louis Vuitton pieces. Well, not a lot, but I have a nice amount. I consider it a lot. There's people out there that have way more than I do, but that's okay. I recently purchased a Louis Vuitton pochette bag on eBay, thinking I was going to give it as a gift or just have it as backup or something like that, but I felt it was a good price and the pictures looked really good, and I was just, very pleased to get it. I kind of like ordering things on eBay because I do love the honey patina that comes on bags, and when you buy a pre-loved bag, you get that instantly. So, I already had a pochette bag, and I know that this one is very real. Later, I got this in the mail that I ordered off of eBay, and side by side they look almost identical, but there are differences. The first thing I noticed when I got the bag was that I put it on my shoulder, and I don't know if you can see, but it barely fit. I don't have very big arms, and I know that this bag is supposed to have a nice little drop, like this one. A nice drop under the arm. So when I put the other bag on, I noticed that the strap was too short, and in fact, when I hold them up together, the real bag is in front, and the bag I believe to be a fake is in the back. And you can see that's probably about an inch shorter in drop. And it makes a big difference when you want to wear your bag on your shoulder. So that was the first thing I noticed. The second thing I noticed was the feel of the bag. The real Louis Vuitton bag, even though it's made out of canvas, it softens nicely, and it almost feels like the texture of leather in your hands. I mean, it just has that smoothness, that bendable, flexible kind of feeling. When I got the other bag from eBay in my hand, it is a little more plasticky, stiffer, and it just does not have that soft feeling that should have a bag with a few years should have. The other thing with the outside of the bag, and I know this is going to be very hard to tell because of video, you can't really get a feel for what I'm actually showing you here, but I'm going to try to get a good angle on the camera. This is the real bag, and this is the not real bag. And there is a difference with the sheen as well. The real bag has a little bit of a sheen. This bag that is not real has a very matte finish to it. Otherwise, you can see they're the exact same color. They have the same patterns. The logos and the flowers are in the right spots. But if you're experienced, you can tell that this bag feels different, and it also has a very matte finish. The last thing that kind of put it over the top for me and made me realize that this wasn't a real bag was the strap. Not only was it shorter, like I mentioned, but a real Louis Vuitton bag will have leather that has indentation along the edges. You can actually take your fingernail and run it along the edge of the leather, whether it be on the strap or on the other pieces of leather. The leather on a Louis Vuitton bag is going to have the indentation along the edges, and as the bag matures and the patina gets on the vachetta leather, it will darken in that area a little bit more than the rest of the leather. So this is the real bag, and you can see there's a line that's actually indented in the leather, and it runs all along the strap. It gets darker as the vachetta patinas. With the bag that's not real, with the eye, it kind of looks like the leather has the indentation, but it's not indented. It's actually flat, it's smooth, and it's the same level as the rest of the leather. It's just kind of a painted on line. You can tell because where the leather has been bent in different places, the paint is wearing off. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but you can see, I don't know, you can see this is just kind of like a painted on line. The leather is also less flexible. It's not vachetta leather. This leather, you can tell, has been made to look darker, to actually, have the fake patina. So this is not vachetta leather. Vachetta leather on a real bag is untreated. It's the untreated leather, and over time it gets the honey color patina and it gets darker. This one, that's not real, has been treated to look older. So those were the main differences I learned, or I figured out in the bags, and I just wanted to pass those along so that if anyone else is ordering on eBay, which you can find some great things on eBay. I have a couple of bags from eBay that are purely original and they're 100% real, but there are times when people try to slip not so real bags by you, and I just want you to be warned. So that's my video for the day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.